Hello and welcome back to the Alteryx Weekly Challenge with me, Nick Bignell. This is challenge number 56, and this one is an intermediate data parsing or data parsing, data analytics. Fundamentally, what we're looking at is a company would like to know how many hashtags are captured in social media sources. The goal is to build a workflow that determines the hashtag reference traced back to the individual users. You need to represent this detail in a crosstab view grouped by hashtag. So let's have a look at the data. So we have, let's make this a bit wider so we can see. So we have created something called ID language. I'm assuming it's language. Then the text and then user screen name. Okay, so if we have a look in here, no hashtags. Okay, hashtags deals on the third row, for example. Okay, so what we're trying to achieve is something that looks like, here we go, so this is hashtag mode, and it's ID_3. Okay, so we're looking to insert that, so it's that's the ID str that we want to capture, not the username. Okay, so look on the input. Because text2 will always have the first one that we're looking for. So let's get rid of the nulls. Text2 is not null. Okay, run that. Okay, so now we have the different ID_str and then these things here. So let's put these in here. Is that done it automatically? No, let's organize it by this ID_str. What has that done? That's given us that's slightly better. So we've now grouped it by the ID_str and we've got the deals. So what we can do is if we do another text to columns, we can then get rid of, on the white space, we should get rid of anything after or before the hashtag. So for example, how did that not work? Got to do it on the right value. On the value is what we want it on. Run. Yeah, here we go. So see that crazy, which had and this hashtag had an actual space in the original text. See, it's got a space beforehand. It's now gone because I don't believe it appears here. Yeah, there's no crazy or hashtag. Okay, so so it's this value one field that we're interested in. So let's just take that and this ID_str. So let's filter. First of all, let's just filter the value one is not null. What does that leave us with? Okay, that just gives us these, and then if we also do another filter for the empties, so on the same one, and then there is not empty. So that will do two filters, getting rid, and that will just leave us with 8 different hashtags. Okay, so let's clean that up a bit with a select. So we want the ID_str and we want the value 1. And that leaves us with just this. Now we can put this in a crosstab, and we want to group by these values. Do we even need to group? So we want to put the new values, but we do want the, and we want to concatenate. Yeah, let's run that. Yeah, okay, so now we have this. We've got this colon here. Is that in the data? No, and they all haven't got the hash tag at the beginning. So let's deal with that. We can deal with that couple of ways. I think the easiest way is to get rid of the colon is just to, on value 2, is actually just split on it, 2 columns, run, and let's see, that will now remove the colon. We can then, again in preparation, we can then just get rid of it. I do like doing that. And then, so now we have the listed, we need to put the hashtag back in. So we could bring in a formula tool, and on value 11, we put in hash plus value 11, and that should bring it back. Yeah, so now we have the hashtags and we have the ID str. So we want to then put that into a cross tab. Let's run that. But we want, see, it's just laid it out under records with the, we didn't want that, we wanted the values at the, no, we did want this str at the top, but we wanted them broken down. So we want to group by the values. Let's run that again. Here we go. So that now looks more like this, but it has it's got this. So there's a couple of things we need to do. So one is bring in the dynamic rename, which will basically on these values here. What we want to do is add prefix, and the prefix we want to add is ID underscore str as a prefix underscore. If I remember right, that's what was over here. Yeah, so ID underscore str underscore, and it's all lowercase. ID and then lowercase s as well. Okay, so that will then make the headers the same. So now we need to write a formula that turns these into zeros and ones, and then write something that totals the lot. So we can bring in a multi-field formula. That's not a multi-field formula, that's multi-field binning. That's not what we wanted. Okay, multi-field formula, yep. Okay, so this is where we take select text fields, yes, text fields, and we want to select the ones that we want to do something to. We then want to copy output fields and add. No, we don't need to do that. So all we want to do is a conditional. So if current field, and let's bring the variable current field equals, and the field we want is value 11, then 1, else 0. Let's just run that and see what we get. Okay, so now we have this table with the zeros and ones, and we can then add a normal formula. And what did we want this to be called? Total. And we can create a column, total, and it's simply that plus that plus that plus that. But that's done it like that. We want it as a double. But they're all strings, aren't they? So in here we want these actually to be the output to be change output type to double. Okay, let's see what that does. So that's done 100. Why has it done 100? Let's just run it and see what happens. Oh, it has done it. Okay, it's treating them as a string. Okay, so we need to rename. What point can we rename it? Here, I guess. Let's put in a select just before the end. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Actually, not there. Undo. Oh, we can be there. So we'll call this hashtag Run that. Okay, for some reason it has put in a capital here. Why has it done that? I thought I had changed that. Underscore S. Okay, and let's put in a browse at the end. Run that. And what do we get? It keeps trying to put in a capital. What happened there? Why does it keep doing that? Didn't want that. I don't want a capital. I want them underscores. Okay. Well, that is the bizarrest thing. It doesn't want to change it. I don't understand that, but it's done it. Anyway, it's just the tiles. So, but the table's the same. How bizarre. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.